Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to your Premier League predictions. So last week was actually FA Cup predictions, mine are up here. And as always, I got them all wrong. To be fair to myself, I was doing a bit of an underdog special. I went for Bolton to beat Crystal Palace, which was a draw. I went Preston to beat Arsenal, where Arsenal won in the end, even though Preston were winning. And I also went for Cambridge to beat Leeds. So I was back in the underdog. Newcastle, on the other hand, drew with Birmingham, which I was hoping we were going to win, but it has gone to a replay. So we'll have to see what happens there. Someone who did much better than me was Connor Torrance. He got 2 predictions right out of the 4, which is pretty good. He got the Newcastle were going to draw 1-1, and he got the Leeds were going to beat Cambridge 2-1. So I'll leave his Twitter in the description. Go and follow him and say hello. If any of you guys want to be shouted out in the next week's video, make sure you scroll down to the description, copy and paste all of the games, and make sure to put your predictions down in the comments. Obviously, I'm going to go through them all now as usual. But yeah, get involved. So the FA Cup weekend is behind us and we are back into the Premier League football as we know it. But obviously to start things off, as always, we will be talking about Newcastle United's game, and that is away to Brentford on the Saturday, 3 o'clock. This was actually going to be on the Monday night TV, but because we drew with Birmingham, this has been moved back to the Saturday, which is a bit disappointing because I wanted to watch it on TV, but there you go. As we know, Newcastle have had a bit of a slip in form, but I'm hoping we're going to take it back today. I'm going to throw out there a 2-0 prediction straight off the bat. I'm confident for the game. Obviously, there's never an easy game in the Championship, and Brentford have been doing pretty well as well. Their striker, Scott Hogan, who Newcastle have actually been bidding for, as well as other teams, including West Ham, they look like they may sell him. West Ham have got a £2.5 million bid in for him. So even if he isn't necessarily coming to Newcastle, they might not play him against us if they want to obviously transfer him. They don't want him to get injured. So if they don't have their top striker, that could be a benefit to us this Saturday. So, you know what, Newcastle, 2-0. Let's bring back some form and get a win. Moving into the Premier League, and honestly, guys, I think this might be some of the best games we've done a prediction on in a while. Start things off, we're moving straight to the 7:30 on the Saturday, and that is Leicester versus Chelsea. The reigning Premier League champions against possibly this season's champions. What do you make of this one? Obviously, Leicester have been on some down form at the recently, in the Premier League anyway. They've done well in the Champions League, but not that well in the Prem. And then Chelsea looked like they couldn't ever lose until they lost against Tottenham, which cut their win streak down. For me, I do think Chelsea are going to win, and I've put them down for a 3-1 win against Leicester. I think it'll be much more exciting if Leicester get an early goal because they're at home. They could do something there, but Chelsea's firepower, in my opinion, has been ridiculous. And although they've had a stumble against Tottenham, I do think they'll move back to winning ways. But as always, let me know what you think. Moving into the Sunday, 1:30, Everton versus Man City. Again, 2 teams who are doing very well. Man City a bit better than Everton, but at the same time, they've had a dip in form as well. Everton are at home. And they've got a point to prove. Like I keep saying with Everton, they're always that club that are just outside the top, and beating a team like Man City at home would really push them to where they want to be. Man City, on the other hand, really need to come back and show that they can get amongst it with obviously Chelsea and Liverpool at the top. Aguero's back in action and probably going to score a goal, I think. So I have got them down for a 1-1. A little bit boring, I know. It's a funny one. Both teams are going to want to win, but at the same time, would Everton take a 1-1 draw against Man City? I think so. And then the way Man City have been playing, away to Everton, 1-1. And to finish things off, probably the biggest game of the weekend, excluding Newcastle Brentford, obviously, we have Man U versus Liverpool, 4 o'clock on the Sunday. Obviously, it's not a local derby, but in the scale of football in England, it's 2 giants coming together. It's a funny one because normally it's Man U who are doing better than Liverpool around this time of the year, but this time it's the other way around. Liverpool are doing very well, second in the league, and obviously Man U have had their stumbled start to the season, but I think are officially firing on all cylinders now. So, who do you think's going to win? On form alone and the way they've been playing, I would put it down. I would give Liverpool the win. But because it's at Old Trafford, Man United, and because of the way Mourinho plays, he knows it's a big game. He's going to set up purposely to stop Liverpool's fast-moving play. I've gone for a Man U 1-0 win. Ibra goal. I'm hoping it's not. I hope it's 3-3 and it's a really exciting game. But knowing Mourinho, knowing the way he's probably going to want to play this game, I think I'll put 1-0 Man United. So guys, there are some big games on this weekend and I'm looking forward to seeing what happens. Like I said, scroll down to the description, copy and paste the games, put it in the comments, add the scores you think are going to be for those games and post it. And I go through them every week, I make a note of them all and then I shout out the winner. So make sure to get involved. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, do drop a like, and if you're new, subscribe. Thank you all for watching and I'll catch you later.